Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley with Ashley's DPs and Unboxings. Today I am going to do the run through of the post review for the Cactus diamond painting. As I said in yesterday's video when I showed the close-up of it and like everything, if you want to go back and look at that. I did like a quick run through of the canvas so you could see what it looked like up close and all that since it's on the wall. Today I'm going to talk about like all the good things about it, and then I'm going to tell you any issues I had and anything I think that they should maybe work on changing or improving. So like I said, I try to be as honest as I can. I'm not going to lie to you if I didn't like something, but this canvas by far is my favorite diamond painting I've ever done. I'm not even going to lie to you. I love the image. It's just beautiful. It's definitely getting framed, and it's probably going to go like right there so everybody can see it when I film. Anyways, I will have all the information linked down below in the description box, and I believe I have like a 10% off code. If I do, I will link it below also. I do have some notes. I took notes so that I could make sure I told you everything that I really wanted to talk to you about. Excuse me. So first off, use the dogs. First off, Alvina has been extremely nice to me. I have not had any issues with her. So far, her customer service towards me has been spectacular. No issues at all. She's really quick to respond. Usually if I message her at my time at night, I get a message by the time it's morning because the time difference probably. I'm not sure exactly where she's at. But anyways, this canvas was a 60 by 80. And I did get the round drills. If I would have thought about it, I probably would have gone with square. But either way, it turned out great. There was no issues with that. The canvas was super sticky, so it didn't have any issues with the adhesive or anything like that. The drill field was clear. It's been a while since I've worked on it, so like a couple weeks. So that's why I'm looking at my notes. The drill field was clear. I didn't have any issues other than a few like bubbles, but that was from like shipping, and it kind of got crinkled a little bit in the box. If you want to look at the unboxing video when I first opened it, you can see that a little bit. But when I rubbed the tip of the diamond painting pen across the bubbles, it flattened and it didn't have any issues after that. They were fixable, in other words. It did come with two toolkits, and it did come with this diamond painting pen. So I don't know that all the kits come with it or if it's just bigger kits, but it did come with this pen and two normal toolkits with a little green boat, a single placer pen, and I think a multi-placer, and then it came with some wax and I think some baggies. The drills were beautiful. They were bright. I didn't have a lot of trash at all, really. There was just a couple that were like maybe a little bit broken or a little bit misshapen. So those were trash. But other than that, I had a good amount of extras left. And what was I going to say? I was going to say something about the drills. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I have really bad allergies, so I just took some allergy medicine, so I'm like a little... As most of you know, I've been sick. What was I going to say about the drills? Oh, they came in weighed bags, so they had the DMC and they had the number of which order they were on the canvas. So I saved them because they were in little Ziploc bags. I saved them, and I was able to put them all back in there after I finished the diamond painting. And I kept those bags in order, and I would just dump the leftover drills in there, and I already had them stored away. So I didn't have to like label the bags or anything like that. So I really liked that. It's so much easier than having to cut open all those other bags, and it definitely cut down a lot on the static for some reason. I guess I don't know if that helps or not. I don't have a lot of them that come in Ziploc bags. So I really liked that. The other thing was the image. It matched exactly what I ordered. Like the image on the canvas, the image on the key, and the image on the computer or their website, excuse me, all matched. So I really liked that. It didn't have any like discrepancies or anything that didn't look like it wasn't supposed to. I did have that first image of the landscape that I couldn't work on basically. Well, I guess I could have, but it wouldn't have turned out correct because half the land was cut off. So anyways, I'm not talking about that canvas. We're talking about the good canvas. Every company has accidents and mistakes. It's not a big deal. They made it right, and that's what matters. They had good customer service about it, so no complaints there. The only issues that I had were that maybe on the opaque cover, it had one big piece and one little strip, and I really had a really tough time getting them to lay back down on it. And I used a X-Acto knife to cut like I normally do with the, sorry, my eyes bother me. With the opaque covers, I take an X-Acto knife and I usually run it like really lightly over the cover. The sun is like right in my face. I run it over my cover and I make little squares out of it, so I have little sections I can just peel off and do one at a time. The only issue I had, which is nothing to the company at all, it was my fault. I guess I pushed a little too hard and I went through the canvas. So what I did to that was I put some duct tape on the back of the canvas to where I could get done with the painting. And then now I'm going to take the duct tape off before I frame it. I'm going to glue it and I'm going to seal the painting and it'll be fine. It didn't affect the painting in any way at all. You can't even tell. Y'all would have never known if I didn't say anything. But I'm going to be honest with you. I messed up on that. That's my fault. So definitely be careful if you do that with your opaque covers. Don't push hard. I honestly didn't think I was pushing that hard, but I guess it was because it was a brand new X-Acto knife, so it just like went straight through. So that's my fault. Doesn't have to do with the company. I just wanted to throw that in there. So the only thing I would change with that would maybe be, I know I said before that I don't like the multiple strips, but since that one was bigger, I think it would have been easier with multiple strips now that I've worked on it. Either that or just like one big piece instead of having like the big piece and then the little piece. It was just hard to work with. The cover kept tearing, so I ended up definitely having to do the squares in it. And I don't really like to take the whole cover off and replace it with the parchment paper. That's just not something I've gotten into. I might eventually try it, but I just like to have the little squares and peel them off. That's just my preference. The only other things that I would maybe change would be in the toolkits. They did come with, I believe, the metal tweezers. I would maybe try to upgrade to the nicer tweezers. Excuse me. Similar to these, or the rounded tips, depending on what. I just dropped everything. Depending on whether it's round or square. So obviously the pointy one would go for the square and then the rounded tip for the round. And then the only other thing I would maybe change would be this one only had one key at the top, and I would maybe add another key at the bottom on the right corner. And then I think it would be fine. I think everything else turned out great. I think it really does have a lot of beautiful picture, color, quality. It doesn't have any, like, I'm trying to think of the word. It doesn't look off at all. Like, it looks really pretty. And even from here, you can see. Yeah, it's definitely like one of my favorites, if not my favorite. I think it is my favorite. So it's probably going to get hung right here so I can look at it all the time. The original idea was I was gonna hang it in my bathroom, but I think I'm gonna put it right here because I have a couple other ones that I need to do from another company that I paid for that I would like to put in my bathroom. They're more like bathroom-like. Anyways, I'm starting to ramble. So yeah, I think that's so far everything I needed to say. I really did enjoy working on it. That's the biggest diamond painting I've ever done. And I loved it. Like, I had a hard time getting used to having it on my easel, but I had part of it hanging over, and then I turned it on its side, and then I turned it back on the other side, and it worked out fine. So, I just had to figure out how to do it. I'm not a big canvas expert like some of y'all, and it was an experience, and I definitely enjoyed it, and I can't wait to try another canvas from them. I have already talked to Athena and set something up, and then I also set something else up with her, but I haven't heard a tracking number on the other thing yet, but I definitely will be filming some more stuff from the company, and I can't wait to share that with you. Yeah, I don't have anything negative to say really about this canvas. I really, really loved it. I'm not even lying. I just love it. I could stare at it all day. I find myself just looking at it, and that's why I think maybe putting it behind me is not a good idea, because I just want to stare at it. So maybe I should put it right here on the wall so I can see it. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. But I gotta figure out where I can get a frame for it, and then I gotta seal it and glue it too. So I'm going to get off here before I start yawning and boring y'all. I really thank you for watching. If you're new here, thank you for joining me and watching my video. I hope you decide to stay and subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for watching again and being supportive, and I appreciate you. I love you all. Please leave comments. I do respond. I'd love to hear from you and get your feedback. Let me know what you think of the canvas, and if you didn't see the other the unboxing or the previous video of the close-up where I showed you exactly what it looked like in the key and everything, go back and watch that, and then come back and comment on here and let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. I love talking to y'all through the comments, and I hope y'all have a great Christmas if I don't talk to you in the comments before then, and have a great day. I will see you guys later. Don't forget to check out the description box. I will have all that information down below. Bye, guys.